Hi, Dira.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm
Oh,
good.
you look so great today.
Thank you.
And I have 15 questions. Do you mind?
No, not at all. Shoot.
Okay. As a singer, do you have any food or drink restriction?
Not really, but I try to limit my dairies intake.
As a Sundanese, what typical Sundanese food must one try at least once in their lifetime?
Nasi liwet pedak. It's really good.
Can you describe Sundanese people in 3 words?
Gathering, friendly, funny.
What comes to your mind when you hear the word Bandung?
Food.
What can you live without most?
Self-consciousness. You know what? I think I need to get moving to the studio.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, 3 words to describe Dira Sugandi.
Fine. Fun, I mean. Kind. Unstoppable.
What scares you the most?
To have regrets on not doing the things that I want to do and say the things that I want to say.
And what do you do when you are angry?
I pause and take a few of long deep breaths and just think about the response that I want to have.
What is your current favorite song?
Flower by Miley Cyrus.
I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand.
What song that you're annoyed with but it keeps ringing in your head? Can you sing a little bit of it?
I like to eat apple and banana. Wait, this is P and Shafia, right? So let's get going to the studio.
Dira. Okay, so who is the person you respect the most?
My mom.
What advice would you give 15-year-old Dira Sugandi?
That she shouldn't worry about making decisions about things and going after the things that she wants in life. There's a time for everything and she should just trust the process and enjoy and live life to the fullest.
Dira, rekam dulu ya.
Okay.
So, how many language can you speak fluently?
Just 2, English and Bahasa Indonesia. And a little bit of Sundanese.
Okay.
I mean slang Sundanese.
So, what other language would you like to learn?
I'm learning French at the moment and I would also like to learn to speak, I think, Spanish and Italian, I guess.
Can you ask the audience to stay tuned to Buddy Talk in Sundanese?
Terus Bandungan Buddy Talk, sim kuring pasti balik deh. Tong ka mama nanya? What's up, P?
Yoo-hoo! Hey, look who it is, Dre.
Stand by in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Monday was a lot. Tuesday had me spinning. Wednesday I was lost, had to start at the beginning. Thursday I forgot what day it even was. Expectations high,
That's the ceiling.
and I could never hide.
What a feeling.
But I know over time it all makes sense. Oh,
Mama used to tell me,
oh,
won't always be easy.
oh, we're taking it slow, making it up as we go.
Even if it's rocky,
Oh, gets a little foggy. Ooh, we're taking taking it slow, making it up as we go. These times I didn't know exactly where I'm going. I kept trying, but the door was always closing. But I still kept my heart wide open, yeah. Expectations high, and I could never hide. But I know over time it'll all make sense.
Mama used to tell me, always be easy.
So we're taking it slow, take it slow, take it slow, making it up as we go.
Even
If it's rocking, it gets foggy sometimes. We're taking it slow, making it up as we go. Even in the hardest times, I would always find the light. And I'm realizing that every time I hit the floor, I'm stronger than I was before. It don't matter what I know,
just as long as I keep going.
yeah, you know that I'm just making it up as I go. Oh, Mama used to tell me
Always be easy.
it won't be easy, no. We're taking it slow. We're taking it slow.
This is Buddy Talk.
Hey there, buddies! Welcome back to a very fun-filled episode of Buddy Talk so far, and it's only going to get better. My name is Paul Palelli, greeting you once again, along with my buddy Stray, and today we have such a special episode. Why? Because my good friend is here today, Dira Sugandi. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
So glad to have you here.
So glad to be
finally,
here.
in my
Thank you.
living room. And meet Stray. This is Stray the cat. He's my co-host. by the way.
It looks very comfortable.
He is. Don't be surprised if he ends up leaning on you.
Okay,
at
but I
some
don't
point.
think so. Like he's pretty in deep sleep.
So how you been? It's been a while since we
I've been
caught up.
great. Thank
So that was Make It Up As We Go.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the latest single.
Yes.
And it was produced by Harvey Mason Jr., who is an American record producer, a songwriter, a film producer, and also the CEO of the Recording Academy.
Yes.
Take me back. Let's rewind. How did this all come together?
I know. Oh, it's unbelievable. Actually, it started from 2018.
Okay.
I had the opportunity to perform with his father,
Oh, wow. Okay.
Harvey Mason, which is a four-play drummer
Okay, where was this?
at Java Jazz Festival.
Okay.
And when we were performing for the gala dinner, my husband was backstage and he heard like some of the musicians talking. They were saying like, you know that his son is kind of like a big thing right now, Harvey Mason Jr. And then after that, my husband told me, and then I looked him up, you know. But then I was amazed because he produced like some of my most favorite artists, like from Usher, Whitney Houston, Beyonce, and I was like, oh my God, if only I can work with him.
Right.
So then after our show at the Java Jazz Festival, I talked to his father, Harvey Mason, which is really nice. He's really nice. He's a legend because he's played with Miles Davis and all the other big names in jazz. So I told him like, would it be possible for you to introduce me to your son? And he's like, of course, definitely. I'll hook you guys up over email or something. And then he did. So he did. And then first it was like, he was like, okay, so you're a singer, so just send me some stuff,
Did he watch your performance at that time?
No, he's in LA.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
So after that, we wrote over emails, and then he said like, okay, well maybe we'll send me some stuff that I could listen to, on the internet. So I did, and I never heard anything from him like
Okay, bye-bye.
for a whole year.
Okay,
So
2019 now.
yes, the next year, his father, Harvey Mason Sr., he emailed me and said, I'm coming back to Java Jazz. And I would love for you to perform with me to do a tribute to Aretha Franklin.
Oh, wow.
So I would love to do it, I said. So we did. And then he came with his music director, which is Kevin Randolph. He is a Logic's producer. He's produced Rihanna and some of the big names in America. And then we became friends, and after that, after the show, his father asked me again, so, did you ever heard again
Right.
of my son? And I was like, no, not really, And he said, I'll talk to him.
Okay.
I'll talk to him, I'll make sure. And then also Kevin told me like, I'll talk to Harvey, So then right after Java Jazz Festival 2019, Harvey Mason Jr. emailed me. He said like, can we set up a phone call? So his assistant wrote to me, and then he called me. And then he's like, so what is it about? Everybody's telling me that I should work with you.
So I guess he's been like his dad and...
Yeah, his friends calling like, so what is it about? Everyone's telling that I should work with you.
Okay.
So I understand that you want to make a record. I said, yeah, so just come to LA.
I want to ask you this. This is not your first time crossing paths with somebody
No.
who perhaps you idolize. I mean,
Yes.
all throughout your career from the very beginning,
Yes.
you were discovered this way. I mean, you just keep, somehow, fate keeps crossing your path with those with the talent or with the positions to be able to put you where you want to be. How does this happen? I mean, apart from praying.
I don't know. I guess I was always like goal-driven.
Okay.
I mean, in a positive way,
Yeah.
like very ambitious. But I just love so much. I just love singing so much, singing and performing, and I get excited when I meet people from the music industry, or.
And it's your talent as well. You just somehow you found yourself to get your foot in the door. But obviously, your talent is what they're banking on. Because
Yeah, but
that's what
also,
they see.
I think people. Gue malu-maluin kali. Gak malu-malu gitu maksudnya.
How do we translate that to
Yeah,
English?
how do you translate that to English?
I want to say embarrassed, but it's not
No,
really
it's not
embarrassed.
embarrassed.
What is it?
Maybe I just like to take shots,
Yeah,
Like when I see
shoot your
people,
shot. Shoot your shot.
yeah, when I see people at music festivals or recording studios, I just come up to them and say, look, I'm a singer and I love your work and I hope someday that I can work with you and stuff like that. Like when you have dreams, don't put separation in between you and your dreams. Don't
doubt
have
it.
faith,
don't
have
doubt it.
faith and believe in yourself and make plans on how to get there.
You're a perfect example of that. And because of that, in fact, and knowing that you were here, I actually ordered something, and I think he's here because I have my app to follow. This online Ojek thing that I use.
Okay.
Yes, he's already
What is
at the front door.
your
He's
order?
at the front door, so I expect him here any minute. It's a
Okay.
little surprise that we like to give to our guests sometimes.
Okay. I hope not.
He likes to let himself in. I don't even have to open the door.
It's not something moving, right?
No,
It's not something scary.
I hope not. Hey, C-Jack. I did.
See, Jack. Hey.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Singer. Yeah. Dira. Okay. Thank you.
Does he talk?
Oh, it's heavy. What is it? No?
Oh, okay.
Okay. No, he doesn't talk. He doesn't
He doesn't talk. Okay.
This is our form of communication. Thank you.
Thank you.
See, this is the sign language.
Oh.
It's not love. Ditemani.
I don't have.
It's okay. I usually do it through the app. Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
5 stars
Bye.
plus 5 more. That's 10. 10 stars for you today. Only if you got this right. I don't know what you brought for us.
He has money. Mungkin ini COD ya.
I hope not. Depends on what's inside. Go ahead, open it. I actually don't know what's inside. I just ordered a surprise for you. Our team put it. What is it? It's not moving. I know that. I felt it.
How did you go?
What is it?
Oh,
Now I really want to know.
it's kind of, the story behind it is kind of, I mean, it's funny, but it's sad and it's true.
Okay, good. That means our team did their job well. What is it? Show us.
Oh my God!
Okay.
A picture of a
Oh,
rice
So
field.
this is a picture of a rice field, or what we call sawah.
Sawah.
In Indonesia. Tell us, why are you reacting this way to a picture of a rice paddy field?
Because
This is something from your past.
yes, because when I was going when I was planning to come to LA to record the songs, I didn't have money, so I had to sell the.
So you had a plot of land,
Yes.
basically, and you
Yes,
sold it.
I sold it.
You sold it just so you.
That's
could
how much I want to, to
Wow, that's
make it happen.
okay. So that's, to me, what we were talking about before, about putting yourself out there. That's here. That is next level.
But you know what? Now I have found how would I say it? Like maybe an investor. And then I told him about the story. And then he's like, "Don't ever do that."
Oh, really?
Again. No matter how much you want, you want to go, but how bad you want, but please don't do that again. Oh, I know, I understand that he's coming from a.
From a financial perspective.
Yes.
Yeah. So, next up, we're gonna ask you. This next segment is called Untold Story. So we're gonna put up some pictures. Our first one here. So Harvey Mason Jr. is not the only first-class, world-class musician, rather, to collaborate with you. There are actually a list of musicians. I mentioned a little bit about it that have worked together with Dira, and we'd like you to share your untold story. First of all, we've already talked a little bit about Harvey Mason Jr. I want you to tell the untold story about working with these people, starting with the first one. And this, I think, was my favorite success story of all time. I'll never get tired of telling it. This is Bluey from Incognito, and I'm sure if you're a music fan, you know Bluey. Long story short, you were discovered, like this is something out of a movie. I always tell people this story. So you were a concert goer at their performance at
Yes.
Incognito.
Yes.
And is it true? I don't want to get the facts wrong. You got the mic to sing, to join in.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It was the vocalist at that time, Xavier.
Okay.
He saw me in the audience because I was singing along to all their songs and probably felt sorry for me. Like, okay, just give me the microphone.
Okay.
And so yeah, I sang a little bit the chorus of "Still a Friend of Mine," and then after that, he sort of like giving me like signal, come backstage. So yeah, the rest is history.
Okay. Sorry. Let's move on to our next picture. You tell us who this is. Andrea Bocelli.
Kelly.
Tell me about your untold story behind Andrea Bocelli. There's a great story here too.
It's a great story. I don't know. In Indonesia, we always say like doa ibu,
Yes.
Yeah. So every time my mom sees him on TV, she would say to me like, one day you have to collaborate with him. You have to sing together with him. And it's like,
No pressure. It's
yeah,
only
and I'm
Andrea
like,
Bocelli.
Mom, how in the world would I be able to sing with Andrea Bocelli, But one day I was doing this like a music show on TV, and we were in the middle of recording. I mean, right before recording, I was backstage in my dressing room, and I remember it was Mas Eki.
Okay.
He called me. This is funny. He's like, Dira, we are going to have this artist coming. I don't know him, like Bocelli. And I'm like, Mas, it's Andrea Bocelli.
yeah, you know him? I said, of course, I know.
Have you ever heard of him?
He's the best tenor in the world. I said, oh, okay. Well, we're looking to find a duet partner for him. So you were
This was going to be his own show, right? Like,
yes, and we come up with a few names, and we want you to participate. Well, it's like an audition.
Okay.
So I had to send all my stuff that day, like links to my performances, and they also asked for my, what do you call it, my college certificate?
Is that right?
Yeah.
So good thing Bluey gave you that advice before about finishing school.
Yes,
Oh
and
my
I studied
goodness,
music,
really?
so that's perfect.
Oh,
right?
what was that? What was the
I'm a
reasoning
music,
behind that?
I have a music bachelor degree.
Wow. So they don't want just somebody, just...
No, and then it was the management who picked directly, not the organizers. So it was from the
Okay.
management.
All right, our final one here. Let's have a look. The lovely Angun.
Good, yeah.
Tell us about Angun.
We toured together in 2000. I forgot, was it 2016 or 17? We toured together with David Foster. So that was the first time we met in person, and we spent some time together on the road. She's really nice. She's really supportive, and I see a lot of myself in her, actually.
Really? How so?
Yes, because we both have big dreams,
Okay.
and I don't know. Maybe we're quite different from others, you know. Like maybe we know what we want, and then we would just go after it, not really depending on other people.
Right.
When we spent time together on the road, I told her how I was very frustrated at that time, because there are, ups and down moments in your
course.
career path. And then she's like, you don't have to become a like a mass singer. You can become like Billie Holiday.
Very cool.
Yeah, like she has a very niche audience, but she's a legend. Like, so that was, I will never forget what she told me. And sometimes we chat, over WhatsApp, and then I finally met her last year in Paris, and she was telling me stories about. Nangis ya.
It's okay, let it out.
She was telling me stories about how she first came to London, and she would stay at very small hotels without hot water.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, thank God I didn't have to go through that, but I can understand the passion, like the passion we have to go out there and to be recognized, to get recognition.
And I have talked to plenty of musicians that had like the biggest #1 hits, but they were these pop hits that weren't them. And they always tell me, later in life, like, I had to struggle to just perform the one song that everybody wanted to hear. Whereas musicians like you and Angun, and imagine others that stuck to their idealisms, you enjoy every performance just as much, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, great stuff. Hey, we're gonna take a short break. I gotta look for some Kleenex, but don't go anywhere. We've got more with the lovely Dira Sugandi when we return. Stay with us, buddies.
This is Buddy Talk.
Hi, buddies. Still with me, Sundanese girl, Dira. In this episode of Buddy Talk, I will talk about music, acting, and my dreams. I also invite you to join in the fun where I will answer Paul's strange challenges.
Hey! Scared me. You caught me off guard there. I didn't know you were gonna switch characters in the middle. So, wow. So you're multi-talented now. I can safely say, right? Because
Alhamdulillah.
your acting chops are now also being shown. But we're gonna talk a little bit about that later. I still want to talk a little bit more about your music. We have our next segment, which is called Story Behind the Song, where Raden and friends are going to play a track, and I want you to tell us the story behind the track.
Okay.
Okay? Starting with our first one. Go ahead.
Kau terindah walau tak sempurna. Kau berharga karena kau diciptakan mulia. oleh Sang Pencipta. Sadari dirimu, sayangi dirimu utuh.
Good job. I would be so nervous having to sing this in front of you. But that one is titled Utuh, which is, I think translates to whole, right?
Whole, yeah.
Okay, tell us about it.
In the beginning of, no, actually, yeah. During the first year of pandemic, in 2020, I had someone called me, Mbak Anita. She's a friend of mine, and her husband is a businessman, but he composes songs.
Okay.
So she was like, there's a song that I really would love for you to sing. And then at that time, I wasn't really thinking, I was doing something, I was in the middle of something, so I told her, okay, just send me and I'll have a listen later. And then I didn't listen till the next day. I remember I was in my room, I was doing some home exercise, and then I was still sweating, and I was, I remember I promised her that I would listen to the song. And then I listened to the song, and I started crying.
Oh, really?
I started crying. I was in my workout attire, and I was still sweating, and I started crying. The lyrics really hit me. Like, oh my God, this is so true and such a beautiful song. So I said to her, I'll do it, I'll record the song.
We have one more. Go ahead, Raden and friends. Here we go.
Kau hapuskan sedih dan rasa kecewaku di saat ku merasa tak lagi mampu. Kau hapuskan sedih dan rasa kecewaku di saat ku merasa tak lagi mampu.
First of all, before the story, rate 1 to 10. How are these guys doing at performing your songs?
I would say 8.
Not bad, guys. That's an A-. Good job. All right. You guys got job security for 3 months.
That's what I was going to say.
That was Malaikat Kecil. Tell us the story behind it.
Yeah, actually, my husband kind of like started the song, and then we finished it together. The story behind it, you know that my husband and I only dated for 2 weeks, right?
I had no idea, really?
Before he asked me to marry him.
Proposal, really? Wow, I'd love to hear the untold story behind that.
So, after we got married, we were going to wait a while to have a child. But like after 6 months, it's getting like pretty quiet in the house.
Really? 6 months?
6 months.
So 6 months plus 2 weeks and you're already ready to have children. I waited 5 years in my marriage, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? But people told me like, when it's meant to be, it's meant to be. It's gonna be very easy, so after we had our first child, we were so happy and thrilled, and then we thought that we wanted to make a song together for her. So we came up with Malaikat Kecilku.
So she's your little angel.
Yes.
Okay. Getting not so little anymore, by the way.
She's 10 now.
10 years old. Grade 4.
She plays basketball, so Zulham is really happy about that.
He must be thrilled. As a father, that's all I can ever hope for, that my 8-year-old daughter is going to want to play basketball soon. All right, so I actually invited another friend. I hope you don't mind.
Okay, yeah,
She's
sure.
here right now.
The more the merrier.
It's my salsa instructor.
Really?
But also a friend of the show. So, yes. She won't be salsaing this time because she's carrying something, I can see.
Salsa with this
Are
tray.
you supposed to...
No. Oh, with Sundanese.
Okay, with the music.
Oh, yes, this is not your usual salsa music.
I can do the jaipong as well.
Shafira! Yay! Shafira's here. And you brought...
Yeah, special delivery for our special Sundanese girl. Hi, Finn. And
So,
this one
what
is
is it?
Sundanese food, of course.
Is it?
Okay. Okay. But I want to ask you to, probably you can explain to us each food, probably if you know what is the food. But in return, can I ask you to teach me how to act? Probably I'm going to switch my job as a salsa teacher.
I'm not a very good student,
Yeah.
so she needs a career change.
Try to learn an acting.
Okay, so which one are we going to do
Okay,
first?
so we're going to... Start with
Explain the food.
Yeah,
All right.
before it gets cold.
Okay, I don't know, but this looks
This one.
this looks like cireng.
Cireng. Cireng.
Is that right?
so.
That's
Cireng is made from tapioca.
tapioca, yes. It's
Tapioca,
kind of chewy, right?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Cireng.
Is
Should I
it chewy?
try it or?
You want to try it? Paul won't try it.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Cireng.
Is it chewy?
Cireng? Is it? Cireng.
Yeah, but the sauce tastes funny.
Okay, so it's not it's not
okay.
the authentic
Not
Bandung.
the OG
No.
cireng.
Okay,
And
but
But this is cireng, yeah.
This is cireng.
So it is
and
tapioca. It's a snack that's
Yeah.
often it's very popular in
It's
Bandung.
very popular.
Very popular, and I like it. I like to dip it in like chili oil.
Chili
Hot sauce,
oil.
yes.
Okay. All right. It's not
Sambal.
included. This one.
Okay.
Okay, this looks like.
This looks like.
I'm not sure. I think this is lotek, you know.
Yay!
Hey, you're right. Okay. 'Cause honestly,
I love lotek.
there's like 15 Indonesian dishes that kind of look like this, right?
Yes.
Like gado-gado.
Different
That's like
names.
that.
Lotek, gado-gado, karedok.
And I like
karedok.
it very, very
Yes.
extra spicy.
Similar
Okay.
with karedok.
Now,
Okay.
we have a drink as well. What is it?
I'm guessing it's jamu, but we'll see.
Really?
No,
What is that?
No, not at all. Absolutely not.
bajigur.
Bajigur.
But it's cold.
Okay, no, this is a famous drink. I know bajigur. It's because people always suggest it because Bandung is cold.
Yeah.
So you're right. It's supposed to be warm,
It's supposed
right?
to be warm.
Yeah.
And it's like when you're cold in Bandung,
Yeah.
always
So
have
much
bajigur.
and
And
it's very
sometimes
exposed.
you eat it with steam.
Ubi,
Yeah, ubi.
peanut.
And it's healthy, right?
It's healthy.
It's herbal
It's
and
Yeah, it's
all
herbal.
that stuff. There you go. Thanks for the food there, Shafira.
In return, she
But
will
you
teach
should
us to act.
go to Bandung for authentic ones.
Oh yeah, it's only an hour away. All right. So we're gonna go into segue into our next segment.
Yeah.
This segment is called "What's on Your Mind."
Okay.
All right. So for this segment, we're gonna put up
show
a
up
picture.
pictures.
Yes. And then without thinking too much, without
Okay,
overthinking,
just say it.
Just what's the first thing that pops into your mind? Tell us.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna start with the first one. Here we go.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
What a best friend.
Aming,
I mean,
best friend.
Best friend.
you guys have a
Same
similar
last
name.
Same
But you-
last
are
name,
you guys related?
No.
At all? Oh, that's so funny.
That's funny, right?
Oh.
Fun fact.
How long do you go back? How far back?
Oh, I don't remember.
Really, it's been that long.
Way back.
Yeah.
So, what is it that ties you guys together all these years?
Yeah.
I think
Sense of humor?
yes, that's one. But I think it's because we're both artists and we went to the same struggle, I think. So I think besides we're both Sudanese and the jokes and also, but we go through the same struggles in the
Okay.
career path.
You still talk often?
Of course,
of
yeah.
course.
We just texted.
So, let's move on to our next one. Yes, so almarhum, of course, our condolences. This is a good friend of many in the industry, but apparently of yours as well. Can you tell us about his handle was Foto Concert? Is that right?
Yes.
Ardianto.
Junior high school.
Junior high school. Okay.
I went to SMP 4 Puspitek for junior school it's somewhere near BSD, BSD area. And he moved there second grade of junior high school from Bandung. So he's Sudanese also.
Oh, yeah.
And Duna was a tomboy. I mean, I still is, I think. I had more male friends than female friends back then. And then my friends would just hang out a lot at my place. So I remember, he passed away recently. And then I met his mom at the funeral and I told her like, I'm Dira, I'm friends with Ardianto from junior high school, and said, yeah, I remember you, you know.
Really?
I remember you because I used to look for Ardi, and he would be hanging out with you, at my place. But my last memory with him was 2019 when I did the recording in LA. So he came with me Because I remember, because I was trying to find someone to do the documentation,
Right.
right? And I remember I have a really good friend who is really good at doing this thing. So I asked him, do you want to do, do you want to come with me? And he said, I would love to do it. I would be happy to do it. So he went with me to LA. And
Wow.
yeah, he met Harvey and everybody else, and he came up with a really nice documentation. So I'm really grateful that we had that moment together.
I've got
Wow,
goosebumps.
exactly. Can you imagine like doing the photograph to document what she's doing as a best friend, and she can keep it forever.
Yes.
Exactly. I think that's what it is.
Because
Like,
the
you have that
legacy
memory, that
their
lasting
friendship.
memory.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right.
All right, one more.
Is there have
One more?
I think so. One more. Do we have one more?
another one?
Yes. Okay, so this little young lady, I wouldn't say little
Yeah.
anymore, not so little anymore. Okay, you're malaikat kecil.
Yes, Savannah Azura Warongan. She looks a lot like her dad, doesn't she?
Starting more and more as she gets older.
Yes. Kayak cuma numpang lewat aja, you know?
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yes, oh, she's everything to me. But even though she looks a lot like her dad, I think she has a lot of my characteristic.
Okay.
Like-
Also, what part?
The ambitious part.
Yes, that always gets passed down, I noticed.
No, but because she does all these things, we don't want to force her to do anything. But she does all these things, and she's pretty good at them, alhamdulillah. Because she does basketball, she does kung fu, gymnastics.
It's a lot of physical activities.
Yes, and she does surfing as well, and skateboard, and then now she's learning Mandarin.
Really?
Yes, and she was the one who wanted to do all this.
You didn't have to force her to do these.
No.
Just growing.
But you know, you had a big part in that because I remember when she was a baby, you already popped her in the pool and she was already
Exactly.
swimming. You remember that? I remember that because I was telling my wife, like, you know, Dira's baby is already swimming. Unbelievable. So there you go. So obviously she was already like that when she was very little. There you go.
cool.
Guys, so take note. Be an inspiration for your kids.
Exactly.
That's great stuff.
As a working mom.
So we got to take one more break here, guys, but please don't go anywhere. We still have more. And we're going to call out your little bet there earlier with the agreement you guys had.
Ah, yes.
About acting.
Oh my
Yes, we're going to do that when we return here on Buddy Talk. Stay tuned, everyone. We'll be right back.
This is Buddy Talk.
This is Body Talk.
Woohoo! Wow, that was the best intro I've ever had.
Always.
Sorry, take it back about the 3 months. I got my new singer.
I remember the first time I see her performance.
Yeah.
In one of the festival,
It never ceases to amaze me.
and I was like,
Yeah.
and every time, and after that,
Yeah.
I never miss it.
I was like, is this really an Indonesian? I don't know.
Yeah. Ooh.
So
That girl.
that was just her one talent. But we mentioned earlier, and if you caught our earlier segment, you may have seen an intro that was done by Dira where she played a character. Now,
Two characters.
two characters. So, you played the main character or the main lead in the musical theater of The Jungle Book.
The Jungle Book, Mowgli.
This way.
Mowgli, right?
Mowgli,
right?
yeah.
So this was actually done. This performed in, was it Belgium, Antwerp?
Yes.
Antwerp. Okay. So tell us a little bit about it. You were the only. Is it only Indonesian or only Asian?
Only Indonesian because I was subbing for an Asian guy, but I think he has a French nationality.
Okay.
I think he was born and raised in France.
Okay. So how did this all come about?
So I was involved in I was asked to do an audition for a theater production
Okay.
that's not been released yet, and I got auditioned by Robert Wilson, the director,
Okay.
and by his associate director Charles. So I got the part, and after 2 days of workshops in Bali, I went home to Bandung, and then I received a text from Charles saying that, I have another production, and I'm supposed to find somebody to sub for the main cast
Okay.
as Mowgli.
Okay.
So he said, like, I wanted to ask for your availability and your willingness. And I was like, okay, I'm free, but are you sure that I can do it? You know, because it's like, I would only have a few days of rehearsal.
Prepare.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, I'm sure you're gonna be great.
Really?
So I was like, okay, let's do it.
Wow.
It's something crazy.
Super proud.
Something,
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you. It's crazy, but I like to have something like adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
I guess it's like also like a new challenge for you to overcome.
Yes, I love challenges.
Another milestone.
But on the way on the plane over there to Paris, I'm still thinking like, man, why did I say yes? What am I doing?
It's a long flight too.
Yeah.
And I think you're taken out of your comfort zone because for once, you're not having to rely on your singing voice per se,
Yeah.
but more on your delivery of lines, right? That's something different for
Yes,
you as
that's
well.
something different.
Wow. So
Wow.
proud of you.
And also, I shot a film also last year, right, with Mas Gari Nugroho. It was also something new for me
Yeah.
because I'm a stage person where I have to exaggerate everything. My moves, you know, my how do expression.
Yes.
But when you work with cameras, he would say like, you know, don't.
Tone it down a bit. Pull it back a bit.
Yeah,
I've
down
heard that.
a bit.
I've heard that.
So it was also something new.
Since we know that Dira is not only a singer, a great one, as we know already, act as well. Now,
Uh-oh.
going to show the act.
Yes.
But she is not going to play alone, but
Okay.
we all together.
Oh, us too. Oh,
You
great.
and you too.
Okay. Okay, what is that?
Yes, I'm from C2D Productions.
Okay.
I'm the director,
What have
by
you
the
got
way.
here?
So I have
Okay.
a few
Okay,
props here.
objects.
Okay,
Okay.
you will. So basically, we are going to choose everything here. We are going to use all the props here.
Okay.
And then we're going to use it as part of the line.
Part of the dialogue.
A part of the dialogue. Use this props. And this story is Dira and Paul will take part in the casting for a theater performance.
Okay.
Okay, Dira will play as a Sudanese girl.
Oh, not a stretch, really.
You are going to be the alien who
I'm an alien.
Yes.
Not much of a stretch
Yes,
there
who
either.
fall in love with Sudanese girl.
Okay.
Who can differentiate between P, F?
Oh my God.
Free pass.
So-
Yeah, free pass. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, F, P, and P. Okay. So you are going to be the alien who fall in love with the Sudanese girl.
Okay.
But you can differentiate the words. All right, Paul. Okay, the capital. Okay, the capital letters, and then Dira will play as a Sudanese girl. Okay.
This is a very what's your role in all this, by
I'll
the
be
way?
the director.
Oh, you're the director. Okay, glad you gave yourself the easy role. Okay.
So this is an audition.
It's an audition for you.
Audition for you.
Okay. Shafira Anwar.
Okay.
All right.
They're going to be my co-producer.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I will start.
I don't even know what objects we have in here. Okay. Okay. That's
Have the sarong.
that's a sarong. Yeah.
The sarong. Okay.
a wrap.
So guys, I'm going to do auditions for today. So Dira, I will ask you to act like a Sudanese girl. That Paul will be the alien who fall in love with a Sudanese girl, but unfortunately you can differentiate between P, F, or V. You know, like playing like him.
Yeah.
Okay, you can.
So me now. Okay. I'm not only. Okay.
But don't
So
forget-
you are a Sudanese
So I'm an
alien.
Sudanese alien, I guess. Yes.
I'm going to use this sarong. Probably you can wear it, Paul.
Oh, so I'm
It
the
looks
alien that
good,
already. Okay, I'm trying to
yes.
blend in.
Wear
I see.
the sarong, okay?
Got it.
You're the Kabayan alien.
Okay.
Okay.
Use it as a prop.
Okay. Are you guys surprised that I know how to tie a sarong?
sarong. Yeah.
I know how to tie a sarong. I've done a prayer or two in my time. Okay.
Yeah. Alien
All right.
just come back from eat prayers.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're next.
Dira.
Okay,
Use
what do I
the
do?
props. You, just
Take
choose
anything.
The prop.
Choose?
anything, and then use it as a part of the dialogue.
Okay, I'll choose this.
Cobekan. Cobek.
Is that what it's called?
Cobek.
Okay.
Ulekan.
So the casting has begun, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Camera, roll, action.
Aduh, kumaha sih ieu teh? Si apa teh terbalik-balik? Kapan orang teh geus ngomong kamari teh? Urang teh ngajian sambal. Tapi cabena
So you're just kind of squeezing air, basically. Okay. My turn. Good one. That was good.
Choose one. Don't forget we have.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, we have decorations for Lebah.
Okay.
Kalian pulang sholat Id.
What am I doing with all this? Why do I have all the props? Okay.
You're just alien. Alien just
Okay.
camera roll action.
Wow. That girl who was mashing those chilies are so beautiful.
I don't have chili yet, you know. Abba is getting from the market.
But she's human. Oh, maybe I'll have to behave like how these humans do it.
You
And I will-
can differentiate between P, F, and P.
Okay, there's a lot to remember. Okay.
Don't forget.
So I have to take a shower. I have to take a bath.
I have to.
Let me take this bath. Okay.
And you fall in love with this girl.
Yeah. Okay. I was from afar. I was already.
okay. Oh, okay.
Next.
Oh, back to me. Ah.
This is done.
Oh, okay. And you are already as an alien? Oh, probably you need a water to put it before the chilies come in.
Okay. No chilies, but mash up some water.
Is there any water inside? No. Use the tumbler.
Haus ah?
Okay. Next. Dira, go ahead. Do we have any more items?
This is part of the.
That is actually part of the props.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Abi pada piknik heula ah Pangandaran.
Ciamis.
Saha ya? Mana saha? Nah ya di imah urang. Pakai sarung deh.
Oh my God. She noticed me. I wonder if she knows I'm not human.
Ya mumpung aya di dieu nya, si Abah pan eueuh nya. Jadi antar urang lah ke Pangandarannya.
Yes, I will.
Oh, ayah.
Let's go.
Oh wow. Okay guys. Oh wow.
All I was doing was trying to think about flipping my F's and P's, and
Oh, why are there?
it's not easy. How do you
Provide us with sarong and stuff like that.
I don't know. I got all the
But
crazy
okay,
props
you got-
today. Yeah, all right.
Project.
So
Amazing.
what's is that true about the flipping the F's and the P's? I noticed that a lot. What is the story behind
I
that?
don't really know.
It doesn't happen to you. I don't hear
No.
you doing it. You're very Sundanese.
But it does happen to a lot of Sundanese people. I don't understand the history of it.
Yeah, I guess it's just, all right. All right, okay, let's talk about something that you've mentioned before. In some interviews, you mentioned that if we're good to people, then they'll be kind back to us. You believe in this principle?
Yes, absolutely.
Where did you get it from, and what do you mean by it?
I think based on my own experience. So, 2016, I was about to, I wanted to record an album with Louis, right? But I didn't have any money. So, at that time, Mas Eros Jarot, I was at his place, and I was telling him about, curhat aja, like, oh, I need some money to produce, to record the album. And then he said, like, come with me, I will introduce you to someone. I was like, so I came with him, and there was this businessman who was having a birthday party. So he introduced me to the guy, and then he asked me, and then Mas Eros told him, like, Dira needs some money to go to London to record some stuff with Louis from Incognito. And then he asked me, like, what is your relationship with Dr. Sugandi? So I was like, he's my late grandfather. And he's like, oh my God, you know that he saved my life.
Oh.
If it wasn't because of him, I wouldn't have graduated from elementary school, and I won't be where I am right now. So I'm gonna help you. So he helped me, and it's a lot of money.
Wow.
And then I told him, like, I don't know if I can ever repay you.
Right.
And he's like, if you're successful, I'm already happy for you.
So it's like pay it forward,
Kind
pay
of.
it back, right?
Yes.
You never know when you do something
Yeah.
to people, and then your children, your great.
Yeah, it's his actually, the grandfather has
We
no
never
idea this is
know.
happening.
Probably will pay back to our next generation. Exactly.
I've got goosebumps again for the second. Is it
Yeah.
really cold in here? What's happening here?
Cool. Wow.
So that's really nice. So you live by this principle throughout your life now. Wow. Glad to hear it, and I'm glad to have you here to share with us all the stories because I think that you serve to be such an inspiration, not only for musicians, but just people in life. Because
Exactly.
you always chase after your dream, and it goes to show that, you know, sometimes going too far is never too far.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we've had such a great time, but unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. I'd like to thank Dira Sugandi for dropping by here and chatting with us. And of course, Raden and friends, as always, thank you, Stray. Thank you, Shafira, for good luck in your new career. Acting, right? Yeah, no more salsa dancing.
Just go back to salsa then. Just go back
Directing,
to
not
salsa.
Oh, yeah, right.
Go back to salsa class, Paul.
Yeah,
Don't forget.
I think so. All right. Anyway, on behalf of the entire team here at Buddy Talk, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll catch up with you next time. Don't forget, by the way, to tune in every Saturday and Sunday night at 7 p.m. only on C Today. My name is Paul Palali, signing off. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.